narco drug trade is huge. It's a source of money for people who want money for whatever reason. Sadly, the allure of money and drugs cause people to disrupt their normal lives. We asked Professor Luis Navarez what his reasons were for changing his entire life to become a part of this circle, this addiction.
Why not? I was a professor, you know. Low income, not important. I got caught driving a truck full of marijuana. Well, I don't even know what happened there. But I finally got out of jail. One of the many reasons that I did it was money.
Oh man, having no money was a shame to me. Before, my family lived like slaves. And I mean, I'm the man of the house, you know? I'm the man. And they didn't deserve that. They didn't deserve that kind of life. But man, this job gave me the money. And now my family's happy and grateful for what I have done for them. And with a professor's salary, there's nothing you can do about that. Now my kids, they've been in Disneyland and Universal Studios. And yes, I wasted years of my life when I was in jail, but when I was doing what I was doing, I earned a lot of money. And that much, that if I want to stop working right now, I'll be fine for the rest of my life.
This job is an addiction. It's good money, easy money. And my family's happy, and that's enough.
Coronado. DEA agents arrested nearly 1,200 people, seized 2,710 pounds of meth, almost 2,000 kilos of cocaine, and $33 million in cash.
The toxic reach of its operations extends to nearly every state within our own country.
Mexico's drug cartels are now the main suppliers in at least 230 U.S. cities, and they dominate 70% of America's illegal drug.
There's a lot to pay attention to in Mexico. 60,000 Mexican military and police are fighting against the 5 major drug cartels, which control lucrative smuggling routes into the U.S. They've managed to arrest some top traffickers, but new, more ruthless leaders have filled the vacuum, battling both the government and each other. They're terrorizing the country with very public acts of violence. In December, this group of Mexican soldiers was found with their heads cut off, and a note from traffickers warning, for every one of mine you kill, we will kill 10.
This is an ex-member of the Mexican police, and his confession sheds light on what it means to be on both sides of the war.
I was trained at the police academy in Mexico City 25 years ago. See these hands? These dirty hands? They've been used for 20 years. 20 years dedicated to the narco traffic, to a cartel. With these hands, I tortured, shot, killed. The worst things that you can imagine. My hands are the worst tool I ever used besides a gun. I can't even look at them sometimes. I tried to cut them off. A sicario. The function of a sicario is to kill the victim as fast as they can so they don't feel. Mira, we are professionals. We don't have the desire to make them suffer because we know from the moment that they see us, they are terrified. They feel. So there's no reason to make the pain any worse than it already is. And Sicarios, we are everywhere. We don't have a reason to hide. You will never see a Sicario hiding or trained to act like civilians. That's why cartels like to hire young people. They're like dogs. You train them from the time that they're little, so when they grow up, mistakes won't happen. And the use of the Mexican military is very effective. Cartels love to recruit people from the army and police because they don't want to teach them how to shoot. They're trained already. See, we don't waste time. Time is important. You see, for 50 kidnappings, we don't let go more than 5 people. It's too risky. It's better if we kill them fast. This is how we work. We observe the victim for 3 to 4 days before the capture. For almost a week, we learn their daily routine. And when the time comes, my patron sets up a meeting with the police. So by that day, they won't stop in that area for 45 minutes. We prepare 5 cars on every corner in case the victim decides not to stop. It all depends on what the patron wants. If he wants them dead, well, that's easier. But if he wants to take them alive, well, it takes a bit longer. Everything we do, all our messages, symbols, warnings, leave the body with the face up, head down, finger on the mouth, bunny, cut their eyes out, cut their tongue out. Everything we do has meaning. That's what you learn. Kill them first and then cut whatever you want. As for me, it got to the point where being drunk wasn't enough. Being on drugs was so much better, easier. Lose a feeling. It's about the job. You know, money's not a part of the addiction or power. It's the job. The job becomes an addiction. Your body starts reacting. I couldn't sleep anymore. Nightmares all the time. The smallest sound wakes me up, and the first thing I do, I grab my gun. I can't walk that close to people anymore. The smallest touch makes me react. And I do. Yeah, I do now. I regret every second of it. I broke every mirror in my house. I don't sleep anymore. All I see is every victim I ever killed. I see them. I can't close my eyes anymore. I can't forget. I can't erase anything. Bullets, bullets, bullets.